Hello everyone! Welcome po ulit sa ating Math Isip YouTube channel. Our topic for today is all about hinge theorem and its converse. But before we begin, let me just remind everyone, I would like to appreciate yung mga supporters po natin sa ating YouTube channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can always subscribe and click the notification bell para po lagi tayong updated sa mga susunod pang mga lessons. And to our fellow teachers, thank you very much for sharing this to our dear students. And by the way, if you are interested with our PowerPoint presentations na pwede nyong gamitin sa inyong mga classroom, you can always check the link in the description below or you can message us on our Facebook page to inquire of our PowerPoint presentations. So again, thank you very much po for your support and let's now begin with our lesson. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to apply the triangle inequality theorems to establish results for angles and sides in triangles. So this is the part 2 of our lesson on triangle inequality theorems. So if we're going to review in our previous topic, triangle inequality theorems, this is actually about the inequality theorems sa iisang triangle lang po. So we have the triangle inequality theorem, pati po yung corollary ng triangle inequality. And then, we also learn about angle-side relationship theorem. And then lastly, yung exterior angle inequality theorem. Now, this time, we are going to focus on triangle inequalities involved when there is already two triangles. Okay? There is already two triangles involved. Ang gagamitin na po nating theorem dito is ito pong hinge theorem and its converse. Okay, so to start, let's think about this first. Okay, so imagine we have here a door. So when we are opening a door, let's say this is in a top view. Okay, as you can see, this is the frames. Ito po yung frame ng dalawang, ito po yung dalawang frame and then we have here the door itself. And if we are going to open it, we can actually create a triangle. So one side will be the edge of the door going to the frame. Okay, and then another side will be from one frame to another frame. And then yung third side natin is yung door itself. So we can create a triangle. Now if we're going to open it further, okay, pag mas ibinukas pa natin yung pintuan, we can now observe that one side actually changes. So yung for isang side natin dito, the door, hindi naman nagbago yung distance. And then yung isang side natin from one frame to another frame, hindi rin nagbago yung haba. But the third side, which is from one frame up to the edge of the door, nag-iba na po yung kanyang length. Okay? So here, mas shorter, and then pag inopen natin, of course, it will be longer. Okay, so based on what you see, what happens to the distance between the door's edge and the frame as the door opens wider? So just like what we have observed kanina, okay, it is getting larger as well. The distance or the length is getting longer. Why? Okay, bakit po kaya? Okay, so if your answer is it's because of the hinge, okay, it's because of the angle created by the hinge here, you are right, no? Kaya po ito tinawag na theorem na about hinge. Okay, so hinge theorem kasi it's based on the angle of the triangle. Alright, so what is hinge theorem and its converse? Let's go to ito po yung official na definition ng hinge theorem. So what is hinge theorem? If two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, but the included angle of the first triangle is larger, then the third side of the first triangle is longer. Okay, so let us explain this using illustrations muna, okay? Before we proceed with the specific parts of the triangles, let's illustrate this using a simple illustration muna. So we have here triangle AHB and we have here another triangle CKD. Okay, as you can see, we have here angle H at saka angle K. So if angle H is a smaller angle, then the opposite side is also a smaller side. And then if angle K here is a larger angle, then the opposite side is also a larger side. Okay? So another explanation, let's make use of this illustration. Okay? So sikat na sikat ang mga buhaya ngayon sa lipunan. Pero here in our mathematics lesson, let's learn from this alligator hinge. Okay? So ano po itong alligator hinge? We have here, if the mouth of the alligator opens wide, okay, of course the distance from the upper teeth to the lower teeth is also getting wider. Okay? Now, pag mas ibinuka nung ating alligator yung kanyang bunganga, okay, as you can see, mas mahaba din yung distance or yung length from the upper teeth to the lower teeth. Okay, so yun po yung hinge theorem natin. Okay, now to understand this more fully, let's have these two triangles. So we have here triangle ABC and then triangle DEF. And let's go back again to the definition. Sabi dito, if two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, but the included angle of the first triangle is larger. Wait lang, ano po ba ang ibig sabihin ng included angle? So again, when you say included angle, these are the included angle of the two triangles. So we have here angle A at saka angle D. Okay, paano natin nasabing included angle? Since we are talking about two sides, we have here side AB and then side AC. Kung ano po yung gitna nila na angle, yun po ang tinatawag na included angle. Hindi po angle B, hindi po angle C ang gitna nila, but rather it's angle A. And then on the second triangle, we have here side DE and then side DF. Ano ba yung gitna nilang angle? It's angle D. Okay, so again, if two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of the other triangle, so let's have here, here we have side AB, congruent siya kay side DE nung isang triangle. So why or how did we come up with that? Okay, as you can see with the symbols, basing from the hash marks, yung tinatawag po nating tick dito. So parehas po yung hash marks nila. Ibig sabihin they are equal or they are congruent. Okay, so again, we have side AB and side DE, they are congruent. Ano pa po ang congruent na side sa dalawang triangle na yan? We also have here side AC, this side, and then side DF. They are congruent basing from their hash mark or yung tick marks. Kahit na wala po yung measurement nila dyan, it means that they are congruent. Okay, next, if side or if angle A, if angle A is greater than angle D, okay, as you can see here, therefore, we can say that the opposite side, which is side BC, is also greater than side EF. Okay, kung ano yung angle na mas malaki, yung opposite side niya mas mahaba din kaysa dun sa opposite side ng isang angle. Alright, so again, if angle A is greater than angle D, and therefore, we can say that side BC is greater than side EF. Okay, yun po ang hinge theorem. Now, how about this one, yung converse ng ating hinge theorem? This is the opposite of the hinge theorem. So, ano po ang converse of the hinge theorem? Let's read. If two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, and the third side are not congruent, then the larger included angle is across from the longer third side. Okay? So, let's take a look at our triangle. So, we have here triangle GHJ, and then we have here KLM, triangle KLM. So, ano po yung mga congruent dito? So, we have here segment or side HG. Congruent siya kay segment or side LM. So, because they have the same hash mark, so they are congruent. Okay, ano pa po? We have here segment or side GJ is congruent to side KM or segment KM. So, basing again from their hash mark, GJ, and then we have here KM. Now, instead of the angles, ang given for example, is yung mga third sides natin. So, what if segment GH or side GH, itong side na ito, is greater than side KL, itong side na ito nung second triangle? Therefore, we can say that the measurement of angle J, the opposite angle, is also greater than the measurement of angle M, the opposite of the second segment ng second triangle. Okay? So there you go. Yun po ang ibig naman sabihin ng converse of the hinge theorem. Magkabaligtad lang po sila. Kanina, angle po yung pinag-usapan natin. This time, yung kanyang segment naman po ang, kung mas malaki ang segment, the opposite angles are also larger. Alright? Yan po ang converse of the hinge theorem. Okay, I'm going to present examples here of how we use the hinge theorem and its converse. Okay, and then later on, kayo naman po ang gagawa, no? So you can also do an exercise later after these examples. So let's have example number 1. In the figure, which side is longer? So we have the question, is it side CB or side FE? Okay, so asan po ba ang side CB? Okay, ito po yung tinatanong. And then side FE, saan po dito sa second triangle ang FE? Ito naman po yung side FE. Now, in order for us to answer this question, let's take a look at the given. So, tignan natin. So, we have here side AC or CA. And then we have here side DF. If you notice, parehas yung kanilang measurement. Okay? Not only relying on the hash mark, but even the label. Parehas po na 17. Okay? Aside from them, ang parehas din po dito is yung kanilang second side, which is side AB. And then dito naman is side DE. Okay? They have the same hash mark and they even have the same label, which is 14 units. So, congruent or parehas po yung mga measurement ng kanilang sides. Now, if you take a look at the included angle, magkaiba. So, we have here angle A and then here is angle D. So, angle A is 34 degrees and then angle D is 36 degrees. So, alin po sa dalawang angle ang larger? Okay, of course, we have here 36, which is angle D. Therefore, basing from our hinge theorem, kung ano yung opposite na side ng mas malaking angle, yun din po ang mas malaking side if we're going to compare it with the first triangle. Therefore, the longest segment or side is this segment or this side. Kaya ang sagot natin, segment CB, this side is less than this side, segment FE or side FE. Okay, another example we have here in the figure below. Which angle is larger? Is it angle C or angle F? Okay, so take a look at the given. Wala pong makikitang hash marks. However, nandito po yung mga labels natin or yung units mismo. So we have here triangle ABC and then triangle DEF. So we have here side AC or side CA with a measurement of 8. And here on the second triangle, parehas din po. We have here side DF or FD with a measurement of 8 as well. We also have here side CB and then dito naman sa kabila is side EF. Parehas din po na 5. Ang magkaiba lang is yung third side nila. Here we have side AB and then here side DE. We have here 7 and then here is 6. So alin po ang mas mahaba? Of course, we have segment or side AB. Therefore, if we're going to compare their opposite angle, we have here angle C and then ito naman is angle F. Alin po dyan ang mas maluwang or greater na angle? Okay? Ang sagot, yung katapat po ng mas mahabang side, which is here, the side AB is 7. Therefore, mas malaki kay 6. Kaya ang angle na opposite niya is also greater. Okay, therefore, we can say that angle C is greater than angle F. Okay, I repeat, angle C is greater than angle F based from, anong theory po ito? Okay, the converse of hinge theorem. Okay, now for example number 3, we have here these triangles. Okay, so hindi katulad sa mga naunang example kanina magkahiwalay yung dalawang triangle. Here, we have these two triangles na magkadikit. Okay, if you can see the two triangles then, well and good. So, asan po ba yung dalawang triangle natin? So, we have here triangle ABC, itong nasa taas. Okay, and then we have triangle ACD, itong nasa baba. So, magkadikit po sila using the same side. Okay, and here in the number 3 question, ang tinatanong dito is ano yung relationship ng second or side CB at saka side CD? Okay, are we going to use the greater than symbol or less than symbol? Or even equal, no? Kung ano po yung magiging result niya. So first, asan po ba yung side CB? So if we're going to point out side CB, we have this side, okay, side CB. And then side CD is itong nasa baba. Now, are they equal? Is side CB greater than or less than? Let's take a look. Etong nandito sa isang side, as you can see, parehas sila basing from our hash mark. Parehas na tick. Isang tick lang yan. So, segment BA is congruent to segment AD, okay, or DA, no? And what else? Yung kanilang isang side, yung third side, andito yung kung saan sila nagdikit, parehas po yan. As you can see, we have also another hash mark here. But even without the hash mark, we know that they are equal or they are congruent. Why? Because it's the same side, okay? Same side po yung kanilang third side. Okay, so they are congruent. And then we have here the included angle. So we have here angle BAC which is 26 degrees and then angle DAC which is 30 degrees. So alin po ang mas malaki or mas larger na angle? We have angle DAC which is 30 degrees. Therefore, kung ano yung opposite niyang side, yun din po ang mas mahaba or longer. So we have here, our relationship here is side CB is less than side CD. Okay? So yun po yung ating relationship. Okay, this time let's have example number 4. Alright, so here in example number 4, we have here two triangles. We have triangle ABC and then triangle BCD. Okay, so we also have the given measurement of the one side which is 38 dito sa kabila, side AB, and then side CD is 43 units. Now we are comparing angle ACB. Asan po yung angle ACB? So we have here this angle ACB and then angle CBD. Asan po ang angle CBD? Andito po siya. Okay? So angle CBD. Now, if this angle is if this side is 43, ibig sabihin mas mahaba siya dito sa 38. Then yung opposite angle niya rin po ay larger. Therefore, angle CBD, ito, ang mas malaking angle. We can now say that angle ACB is less than angle CBD basing from their opposite measurements of the opposite side. Okay, let's move to example number 5. So we have here triangle RTS and then triangle UTV. Okay, and they share a common vertex. They do not share a common side. Okay, but they share a common vertex. So we have here segment or side UT and then side TS. Ano po kaya ang relationship nila? Is it greater or less than? So let's see. Let's find out. As you can see, yung mga congruent side natin dito, dalawang tick, parehas na hash mark, they are congruent. And then we have here one tick, another tick. Ibig sabihin, these two sides are congruent. Okay, and then we have the angles. We have here angle R and then angle V. Angle R is 11 degrees and then angle V is 13 degrees. Now, asan po ba yung side UT? Okay, side UT, ito po siya. And then side TS, eto po siya. So, alin po sa kanila ang mas mahaba? Alright, so again, basing from the given angle, we have here the opposite angle which is 13 degrees. Mas malaki siya kay 11 degrees. Therefore, yung opposite niya, yun din po ang mas mahaba side. Okay, so ang sagot natin, segment or side UT is less than side TS. Okay, for you to practice, we have here the exercise. Try to pause this video first para masagot nyo on your own and then try to analyze basing from our hinge theorem or its inverse or converse, I mean. Pwede nyong lagyan ng less than, greater than, or equal. Okay, so God bless po sa inyong pagsagot. I hope masagot nyo po ng tama, and then later on, pag natapos nyo na, you can play this to see and compare the correct answer. Okay, I hope you are now ready. Let's now find out if you got it correctly. Okay, let's have number 1. So we have side AB and then side D. What is the relationship? Okay, the relationship here is less than. All right. Basing from the included angle, mas maiksi po or mas maliit po yung angle C kaysa sa angle F. Okay? Next, for number 2, we have here side FG and then side LM. So, side FG is equal to side LM. Okay, paano po natin nasabi? Basing from their opposite angle, it's the same. We have here 117 dito. Therefore, the opposite side is also equal. Okay? And then number 3, the measurement of angle 1 and then measurement of angle 2. So without using letters, we can also use numbers. Remember, now they are less than. So the measurement of angle 1 is less than the measurement of angle 2. Okay. Next, we have here number 4, the measurement of angle 1 versus the measurement of angle 2. Ano po ang sagot? It's equal. Okay, since the opposite sides are the same. All right. Next, number 5. Side MS and side LS. Ano po ang sagot? We have less than. Okay, side MS, here, ang opposite niya, it's 95 degrees. While side LS, here, ang opposite naman niya is 98. So, mas malaki po yung side LS. Next, number 6, measurement of angle 1 and measurement of angle 2. Okay, ano po ang relationship? Based from their opposite sides, we can say that the measurement of angle 1 is greater than the measurement of angle 2. Okay, so I hope nasagot nyo po yun ng tama. Okay, kung nasagot mo naman ng tama, well, congratulations. Alright, very good. Now, if you want more exercise, I have here additional activities. We have here activity A. You can pause this and then try to answer this. And then also activity B, okay, for you to analyze the missing values. Okay, since we are now using here X, ibig sabihin, this has now something to do with algebra as well. Okay, pwede nang i-apply dyan. Okay, so without showing you the answers, I hope na magawa nyo pa rin ito. You can check this with your teachers later on, especially if your teachers are using our PowerPoint presentations. Okay, but for now, thank you very much for listening. I hope meron ulit kayong naintindihan at natutunan sa ating lesson. And I hope to see you again on the next one. But for now, thank you and bye-bye po. God bless sa inyong pag-aaral. Kung meron kang natutunan sa video na ito, please click the subscribe button to support this channel para mas matulungan ulit kita sa mga susunod mo pang math lessons. Lagi mong tatandaan, ang math ay para sa lahat. At ako si Teacher Van, nagsasabing dito sa Math Isip, lamang ang nag-iisip. God bless and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.